think we need to. I think we need to be a little bit realistic, and that we're we're doing something on the computer. We're doing something on the computer. You know what I mean? There's been a lot of things. So the latest thing, which I just mentioned, is that if you really understand Jesus Christ, then you would understand that God gave Jesus Christ to everybody, or something like that. And maybe that's very profound, actually. I mean, because the Bible actually does speak about life after death. And it's another one of those things. Why doesn't the Bible ever go into this thing about life after death, you know? And yet it does. It says that anyone who loves Jesus more than they love their mother or their father or their sister or their brother, or they leave their lands, or they leave their farms for his sake, they will receive more in both this life and the next. And so what I'm kind of thinking is like what if it's the same thing, that we keep doing it over? We're gonna be his children, you know, by the end of this conversation that we're having with God, and that we say one thing and he says another. And it's a little bit more like a school teacher. It's a little bit more like a school teacher than it is like a justice system, or it's a little bit more like a school teacher than it is like an industry. But so, for instance, you know, indeed, and not only is it a little bit more like a school teacher, but it's even more so on the same side of the discussion as a school teacher than you would even think was possible, for instance. You know what I mean? Because he's telling us that we're not leaving us behind, you know, and we're not leaving us behind. And he told us that the world is round, and so now we're not afraid of each other. You know, we're not afraid of each other anymore. And like, no one is leaving.